Imagine a world of dust and fire, 701 BCE, where empires clash and gods are tested. Jerusalem rises from the hills, its walls of weathered stone a fragile shield against the storm gathering beyond. King Hezekiah rules here, a man of faith, in a time of terror, his crown heavy with the weight of a nation. Far off, the Assyrian Empire marches, a tide of iron and blood, led by Sennacherib, a king who carves his name into the bones of the fallen. His army, vast and merciless, sweeps through Judah, villages burning in their wake. Smoke rises like a dark prayer, and the people of Jerusalem whisper of doom. A child watches from a rooftop, her eyes wide, as the horizon turns black with banners. In the palace, Hezekiah paces, his advisors trembling, while the wind carries the distant roar of war. The Assyrians arrive, their camp sprawling like a beast across the plains. Tents rise, fires blaze, and the air hums with the clatter of weapons. Sennacherib stands atop a hill, his armor gleaming, surveying Jerusalem like a hunter eyeing prey. His lieutenant, Rabshakeh, rides to the walls, his horse snorting, and shouts taunts that echo through the city, mocking their God, their hope, their very existence. Inside, Hezekiah gathers his people, his voice steady as he calls them to trust in the Lord. A widow lights a lamp, praying in her home, while a soldier sharpens his spear, doubt in his eyes. Days pass, and the siege tightens. Water dwindles, children grow thin, and the sky darkens with vultures. Isaiah, the prophet, walks the streets, his staff a quiet rhythm, his words a spark of defiance. He meets Hezekiah in the temple, promising a miracle as the night deepens and the enemy grows bold. Weeks grind on, and Jerusalem holds its breath. The Assyrians dig trenches, their siege engines groaning as they inch closer. In the camp, soldiers feast, their laughter a cruel song, while Sennacherib plots in his tent, maps spread before him. A scout returns, bloodied, with tales of fallen cities fueling their pride. Rabshakeh rides again, his voice sharper, promising fire and chains. Inside the walls, life frays. Merchants hoard grain, a mother cradles her crying babe, and a priest chants in the temple, his voice hoarse. Hezekiah climbs the ramparts, staring at the enemy, his faith a fragile thread. Isaiah kneels in prayer, visions swirling in his mind. An angel, a sword, a night of reckoning. The people watch him, some with hope, others with despair, as stars fade and a strange wind stirs the dust. Something is coming. Night falls, heavy and still. The Assyrian camp glows with confidence. Soldiers drink, a drummer beats a rhythm, and Sennacherib retires to his tent, his goblet raised in triumph. But then, a hum, soft as a whisper, ripples through the air. A sentry pauses, peering into the dark. As the sound grows, a pulse of unseen power. Above, the sky tears open, and an angel descends, its wings a blaze of light, its form both beautiful and fearsome. Its sword rises, glowing like a star, and the camp freezes. In an instant, the angel moves, silent, swift, unstoppable. Soldiers fall mid-step, tents flare and collapse, and Sennacherib's hand goes limp, his wine spilling. By dawn, 185,000 lie dead, their bodies untouched by mortal hands. A horse stands alone, snorting, as the sun rises on a silent slaughter. Morning breaks, and Jerusalem stirs. Hezekiah leads his people to the walls, their eyes wide at the sight below. No smoke, no cries, just silence. The Assyrian camp lies empty, a graveyard of pride. A guard climbs down, stepping among the dead, his spear trembling. Isaiah joins them, his face serene, as if he'd seen this in dreams. The people kneel, their voices rising in a hymn of thanks, while children run free, their laughter a fragile joy. Beyond, Assyrian survivors flee, their horses wild with panic, spreading tales of a God's wrath. Hezekiah stands tall, his city spared, its stones kissed by sunlight. The angel's light lingers faintly in the sky, then fades, leaving a promise etched in the air. Jerusalem endures. Time turns, and Hezekiah gathers his people in the temple, a scroll in his hands, ready to bind this night to history. The air hums with awe as they cheer, their faith aflame rekindled. A scribe writes, his quills scratching the tale into eternity, while the temple shines with golden light. Outside, the plains stretch quiet, the Assyrian shadow gone, their banners dust in the wind. This was no war of swords, but a single night, a single angel, and a power beyond men. Jerusalem breathes, its people forever changed, their story a whisper on the lips of the world. The sun sets, casting long shadows, and the city rests, held in the hand of God.